is not a scam. There, I said it. People have been begging me for years to do a full Hex review and breakdown. Today, everyone is getting their wish. We're finally going to be jumping into the Hex and Pulse Chain ecosystems. And of course, can't mention these projects without mentioning their founder, Richard Heart, who's facing some intense scrutiny from the SEC as we speak. Will Hex and Pulse Chain investors be doing their best Richard Heart impressions while wearing Gucci this bull run, or will orange jumpsuits be more appropriate? If you watch all the way until the end of this video, I'm going to be doing something I have never done before. I'm going to actually be telling you what I think about Hex. Let's get it. We're going to talk about Hex and Pulse Chain, two of the most interesting and controversial projects in the entire crypto industry. If you're from one of those communities or you're interested in Hex, make sure to smash that like button so I know I should make more content around this ecosystem. Let's start with Hex, since that's where everything with this project begins. Hex is the name of the project and it's also the ticker, so that part is very easy to remember. Figuring out where Hex is ranked among other crypto assets is an entirely different story. That's because most of the platforms that track these metrics, like CoinGecko or CoinMarketCap, don't actually include Hex in their rankings. Based on its market cap of about $1.7 billion, should be ranked around number 49, just below MakerDAO. You won't find it there on the list. You actually need to search for it to find the page. One of the things that keeps Hex off these rankings is that it doesn't have centralized exchange listings and no centralized exchange volume. Something Heart has been adamant about. You know, not your keys, not your crypto. We shouldn't need to have crypto on centralized exchanges, but we do. Hex actually is DeFi, but I digress. Even with the suppression campaign, Hex was still one of the top performing projects of the last bull run. The market cap hit a high of $80 billion at its peak. Obviously, it's way down from that now, but many other assets are down as well. So the crash of Hex was not unique for the last bear market. Richard Heart launched Hex in December of 2019, and it was basically an airdrop. This was almost a year before Uniswap's famous airdrop in 2020. This one was interesting though because it was targeted at Bitcoin holders, even though it was launched on the Ethereum network as an ERC20 token. You were able to claim 10,000 Hex for each Bitcoin you owned, and this was back when Bitcoin was still below $10,000. There was a catch though. 90% of the claimed Hex was locked for 1 year, so you couldn't sell it all right away. Users were also encouraged to stake their tokens for even longer with higher rewards. Hex offers insane yields for staking though, with an average of 40% APY. It was designed to be a crypto take on the traditional financial instrument known as certificate of deposit, or CDs. This is the basic utility of the whole project. The rates sound too good to be true, but it worked out pretty well for a lot of the holders. Even though the price is way down from the top, nothing about the system has ever failed, and stakers have always been able to get their tokens at the unlock time that they agreed on. This model has still created a ton of controversy, and I'm sure Richard Heart's big personality has a little something to do with it. If you have a big personality and you want to be social,